All right, we should be on, well, not live again, but recorded. Okay, my name is Anthony. I am working on a VR LARPing project. For those that have not seen the previous video, we'll be going over some of the items in the current build with some additions. To start off, how we access my whole little project. Create a Steam account, it's free. Download VR Chat, it's free. There are some graphical requirements. I want to say a GTX 970? Any decent graphics card should be able to handle it. I know a lot of people are dealing with the graphics card shortage of the new millennium or decade or whatever. Anyway, to get started, I'm going to be using the non-VR mode for this demonstration. At this time, as far as I'm aware, everything in that English, everything in VR will work the same or similar to what we'll have in the desktop. It is two separate sets of code, but with very identical purposes. So we're going to launch the game in a non-VR mode. So using keyboard, mouse, and all that. When starting a new account, or new instance of this, I guess you'll have to go through a tutorial section. Gives you basic movements, what have you. All right. Then it will lead you to a, I guess, jumping off point for the game. It'll lead you to something that looks a lot like this, a, you know, initial hub, I guess you could say. So, to access the project in particular, I'm going to hit the escape key, which brings up a menu here. I'm going to go to Worlds. From here, I no longer have access to, the character moving around and whatnot. So we're going to type in, I'm only going to type in Vamp because I'm lazy. And that's going to bring us to a series of worlds. Vampire the Masquerade is the name of this test bench. 68 megs to download. If you're downloading this for the first time, that will, what do you call it? You'll have to sit through that. As far as how long that'll take, that depends on your internet connection. I'm using a wireless hotspot on a semi-truck. Also, Onenace, or however the hell you pronounce this, is the name of my programmer. I'm hiring him for this project. Don't ask me to code things. Here you'd see a bar, telling how much to load up, or how much is downloaded and how much to go. I've been here a few times, so it's an easy little jump. Excuse me while I take off my headset to cough up a lung. Yummy. And we're back. Alright. For our starting section, we're using the theater from the opening scene of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This entire map section will be a... I'm going to leave this up while I talk. The entire map section is based on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, a 2005 video game from Troika based on the Vampire the Masquerade setting. From what I understand, I should not be risking lawsuits from Troika. However, given YouTube's copyright thing, we will be passing an area that has, what do you call it? Yeah, we're going to turn off the world sound. For most of it, it's not going to matter, but in one area, I could risk, getting clubbed with copyrighted music. Fans of the series should have an idea. So, as mentioned here, we have a little bit of a menu system that you can access with the M key. I see my programmer has adjusted it. Alright, so within this, actually, yeah, we'll close this for now and move to a spicier area. As paper towels go flying by my feet. Nice. Oh, as far as setup, we're going to have several portals like this one here set up along this area for the various map hubs. We're entering Santa Monica, which, is, a artistic recreation of the Santa Monica area. Downtown is currently in development. We will have multiple interior areas and areas that you can putz around in. The idea is to the idea is to work on the I guess, programming side of things. This is more just for decoration, but yeah, let's face it, it doesn't matter how good the suspension and engine of a car is. You're not going to sell it if you don't have some good body paneling. So, let's take a look at the main avenue here. Alright, so now if at this point a focus is to make sure that everything that can be accessed in game, like in the actual game itself, can be accessed within this VR map. Fun note for those of you using VR, you can accidentally click on the door handles through the walls and teleport yourself back into, well, you'd be teleporting yourself back into the same room you started. This is not an issue for the desktop users, to my knowledge. So let's hop out of the hospital here. Yeah, we would have heard some music now, but yeah, I'm a little scared of the big bad YouTube, so... Alright, let's go over some of the features of the menu system. So, the long-term goal is to establish I guess you could call it a prototype, a kind of right flyer for LARPing in virtual reality. Here we've included a series of challenges, a random number generator for the Chronicles of Darkness players. We also have, that number should be going, there we go. We've also included a rock, paper, scissors mechanic for the more conventional ones, and a bomb for the to be grandfathered in for the old system. You'll notice a question mark there before it flicked up. That is to accommodate for lag. For those of you who have seen people play, that is a noteworthy bug. I'm currently playing with A and D, and you might notice a difference in how fast I'm moving. A lot of this is still in development, so... all of it's still in development. So, yeah, we are learning as we go along. But yeah, the idea is to create a LARPing... Well, the long-term goal is to get the maps in a capacity that... or rather, the menus in a capacity that will be able to export this system and allow other map makers to simply take it as one giant file and attach it to their own worlds. Let's add a mechanical power. Yeah, so right now what we have here is some examples of the status effect symbols or effect system. So in live action games, you'll often have some sort of symbol to indicate whether a player is out of character, new, or obfuscated. For this example, we've included some placeholder ones. Typically, I was going for things that most people would be aware of. Let me try and remove all of these. I cluttered my own thing up while trying to talk to you people. Yeah, the and mechanical. Yeah, right now I have it sorted out so it's out of character, social, and mechanical. Until we have a better idea of what makes for a good system, I'm just going to sprint over here. Yeah, we're, again, testing out systems. So yeah, I'm getting caught up in my own work. I don't multitask very well, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah, the idea is we're giving people a means of LARPing in VR. This is an early build. I'm actually gathering people for a LARPing experience now with the intent of using them as playtesters of these mechanics. And then, yeah, once we have it sorted out, we'll release it upon the software suite. Is that the right word? Can I get an actual programmer to comment and be like, hey, man, yeah, you're actually talking about a program attachment something? Help me out here, man. I'm just a producer. I throw money at my programmer and tell him to make stuff. But, yeah, that's the short of it. I'm actually going to speed through a lot of this because I thought my talking points would take a lot more, and I did not prep this ahead of time. So we'll take you out to the Santa Monica Pier, and then wrap it up in. Well, we'll take you through the diner, and then I know where we're going to wrap it up. Are there any salient points? Honestly, I'm kind of out of words. I'm filling up space right now because I don't have sound on. Well, in any case, within hopefully a month, I should have. I said a month, almost a month ago. Several weeks, I should have a storyteller set up and a group of players for my initial test bench. If anyone is super eager, you can access the world yourself. Nothing stopping you from making your own game. I would totally love to hear about people doing that. And if they can give me bug reports, that would also help. Alright, get up the stairs, please, sir. Thank you. Up the stairs. Oy vey. But, yeah. I've dropped... God, I feel like I've dropped about $1,000 or so on this already. I do expect it to run significantly more. I'm okay footing the bill. It's just going to be, you know... What's the phrase? Fund your art? Or something like that. And what about that art? But, yeah. Fun little project. And yeah, I'm really am confident that we may not be 100% of the way there towards Ready Player One, but we're making some progress. Definitely making progress. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up here for afters, and yeah, I'm gonna cut the video here and allow people to drool over this. As mentioned, you can access this in the Vampire the Masquerade map. Um, yeah, and stay tuned for future updates. Have a good one.